Welcome back. It's the Kovacs report, and I'm enjoying looking at previews. So I thought I'd share another one with you, which is the Red Hood #1. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this, so we're going to go through some preview pages, find out about the author because it's a very new author to me, and see what we can glean from these fully lettered, fully finished, coloured pages. Now, before that happens, don't forget there are going to be spoilers, of course. And if you don't want to see these pages in advance, I suggest you cover your ears and cover your eyes because we are going deep. Anyway, like the video if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you can hit subscribe too. I'd really, really appreciate that. I'm trying to build a channel here with some honest reviews and just the normal everyday comic book guy talking about something that we all love. So this is out, excuse me, as far as I know, September the 10th, which is this coming Wednesday, so it's not too long to wait. And what I have learned about the book is that Jason Todd is abandoning Gotham for the corrupt New Orleans-inspired city of New Angelique, where he arrives with his iconic costume, of course, his bike, and a briefcase of guns, which was every Nightwing or Red Hood or bad guy that doesn't play by Bruce's rules needs. Now, diving into a deadly conspiracy, he's going to confront superpowered serial killer who is targeting cops and an enigmatic telepath, while his path intersects with Huntress, which is good to see. She's on the cover here, who could either halt his violent rampage or amplify their shared trauma in a bloody pulp noir adventure filled with the usual high-stakes action and some raw emotional turmoil. So that's what we know so far. Now, let's talk about Gretchen Felker-Martin. Now, she is a newish writer to me anyway, so I did a little research. So she's a Massachusetts-based American horror author, film critic, and now comic book writer, best known for her debut novel Manhunt, which explores trans themes in a post-apocalyptic setting and was named for the #1 best book of 2022 by Vulture. She herself is trans, and she followed up that book with Cuckoo, which was a tale of abducted teens facing abuse in a conversion camp. So, you know what? I mean, this is going to be dark, I would imagine. Now, as a trans woman, her work often delves into gore, erotics, gender identity, and societal horrors, drawing from influences like Gothic literature and film. And she entered the comic book scene with a Harley Quinn short story in 2023, and she's done a few issues here and there for, you know, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and maybe a few others, but not much else. Now, she has been very, very controversial, not only about politics and socio-political themes, which we're not going to get into. I never really want to really bring in politics to the channel if I don't have to. But comic book aside, comic books, she has been sort of raked over the coals for a comment that she was asked about plot and continuity. She says, "So I have not actually read this comic, but apparently it springs off from Hush 2. Noting in separate reports that she purposely avoided reading past Jason Todd stories, stating, "I'm not a person who's interested in continuity." Now, that has got a lot of fans up in arms. I'm not going to judge this based on these comments. I get the feeling this book might descend into something more ideological, personal, but I'm going to judge the art, not the artist here. So I'm putting all this controversy aside. I mean, we're getting a Red Hood book, so we are winning already. Let's just hope that she stays true and tells just a good old Red Hood yarn. Now let's take a look at these pages. Red Hood out of Gotham, not out of bullets. Okay, so it's starting good. That cover looks cool. I really like it. It does have that Gothic feel as promised. Some beautiful art there. So the art is by Jeffrey Spokes, and the cover is also by Jeffrey Spokes. So we're looking good here. Okay, page 1. So we look like we've got a dead cop. And we're viewing this through someone's mobile phone. The tower says hello. It looks like he's committing suicide. So this dude's shooting himself. Looks like the other cops did it. Or maybe he killed the other cop. And we've got someone doing a bit of research here on their laptop. And look who it is. It's good old Red Hood. So I keep watching them over and over. 3 videos, all the same. A victim, then the tower says hello, and then lights out. As soon as one site takes them down, they resurface somewhere else. IP addresses bounced all over the world. All I know is that everyone, shooters and victims, traces back here to New Angelique. All cops, current or former, and every last one of them went through the New Angelique PD at one time or another. I'm here to meet someone. So this already sounds really good. I like the fact he's there with a fresh new crew cut. He's got plasters all over him to indicate he's been in some brawls. He's looking buff there. He's looking absolutely ready for action. I like it. In some weird dilapidated little apartment there. He says, it's so hot here, even at night, the air is like warm saliva. You go to bed sweating and wake up with the sheets stuck to your skin. It makes me think of Apocalypse Now. Brando washing his face in the humid darkness of the temple. I just rewatched Apocalypse Now, the sort of extended mega director's cut. It's still strong. Anyway, he's in some kind of church here, an old place sinking back into the swamp. Royale. Red Hood, you look rough, Cher. Been shaving with glass again? Something like that. I appreciate you coming out. I know the city keeps you busy. She ain't Gotham, Cher, but she has moods. What you need. Records for the NAPD. I need the files of the officers killed in the tower shootings, duty logs, and arrest reports they wrote. Anything that might help me find a pattern. Safu, the bulls here hold on to paperwork like it's their balls. But for you, I can call in a favour. Meet me here tomorrow, midnight. I'll get your files. Okay. That's where we go. So he keeps wandering through the city. I first met Royale years ago when I was down here chasing arms dealers smuggling weapons overseas to Serbia. He knows the city, knows its people. He knows how to handle its problems. I can trust him, I hope. I'd ask Oracle to get me the information I need, but after what happened in Gotham, we're not exactly on speaking terms. Now, I'm going to guess, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that what happened in Gotham is obviously referring maybe to the Hush, because I mean, what else can it refer to at this point? Because that would be the latest story. So I'm not sure what's going down with that. As we know, the next issue of Hush is actually going now 4 months late. So I think we're going to get 2 or 3 issues of the current Batman run before the previous one finishes. So I'm not really sure. I hope there's some kind of explanation along the way so we know what's going on. Anyway, he's checking out the city. There you are. Huntress appears. I was getting bored. Huntress, what are you doing here? I heard you were playing cops and robbers. Thought you might want company. Is which one of them sent you? I guess meaning which one of the Bat family sent. Nobody sends me anywhere, boy. Boy wonder. You're after whoever's pulling the trigger on these tower killings. I want in. How did you find me? Look at your face. It wasn't exactly a challenge to pick you out of surveillance footage. I found your toys, by the way. What are you doing walking around with that nail file? So it looks like he's got some pretty serious tools under the bed. God knows what's in there. What happened to you, Jason? You should see the other guy. Jason, please. So this is a flashback to what happened in Gotham. And so maybe that will unfold in this book. So I don't want your help or your company. Go back to Gotham, Helena. So, this is Helena. This is the Helena version of the Huntress, of course. Yes, yes, yes. So, Helena Bertolini, if I remember rightly. It's very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this book. Again, I'm putting all this controversy aside. I just want a good old Red Hood book. We've been wanting one for quite some time. Let's see what else this article says, if it says anything at all. No, we're just getting that. We're just getting the preview and nothing else, apart from the synopsis. So let's see what it says. It says, erupting from the events of Hush comes DC's first ever in continuity mature readers ongoing Red Hood series. So having it a mature readers book fills me with hope, because it means we can really get dark, gritty and grimy with this. Now, having said she hasn't read Hush 2, I'm not sure how this can be continuing from Hush 2 if she doesn't know what's going on. So she must have read it. Maybe she was trying to create a little bit of drama on the internet to give the book a little bit of a boost. Who knows? But it says Jason Todd has left Gotham and Batman behind him, and he's taking with him all he's taking with him is his costume, his bike, and a metal briefcase containing 2 handguns and lots of bullets. New Angelique seems like the perfect place for Red Hood to put down roots. There's crime, vice, and corruption everywhere. When Jason discovers a super-powered serial killer who is targeting the city's police, he finds himself sucked into a terrible and bleak conspiracy with seemingly no end in sight. But Jason isn't the only person on the scene. Following his trail is Helena Bertolini, a.k.a. Huntress. Is she there to stop him or help him? What will happen when the 2 black sheep of the Bat family start working together? Get ready for Red Hood like you've always wanted to see him. So yes, I am filled with confidence this is going to be pretty good, and I cannot wait till it's out. So I will review this book on Wednesday when it comes out. You can give me your thoughts before then, and hopefully watch the review too and tell me what you think. Anyway, like the video if you like the video. Please do hit that subscribe button. It only takes a second and it means a lot to me, and I thank you in advance, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.